Good morning. Today, our travel is going to be affected by a little bit of snow in some areas. And then on top of that, it's just cold out there, too. So for your morning commute, here's what to expect. This is our live view right now in Devil's Lake. One car going by there as folks are getting up here this morning. It is going to be cold in Devil's Lake, one of the places that is coldest here in the valley. We're also looking at that chance for some snow showers this morning in the southern end of the valley. Then that should taper off into the afternoon. So let's take a look at what we've got going on. This is one of our DOT cams in the Millerton area along Highway 281. This is south of Jamestown, and there's snow ongoing in this area. This is between basically Jamestown and Edgeley, and so where you see that snow, those white streaks here on the right hand side of the screen here, that's snow flying by the camera view. So seeing snow coming down in that part of our viewing area. Here's a look at the latest radar. You see most of the activity is in South Dakota. So this system mainly skirting by to the southwest of us. So that's good for anybody who doesn't want to deal with snow for the morning drive. But if you are along the South Dakota line and into northeastern South Dakota, southeastern North Dakota, you may have to deal with a little bit of that light snow that we just saw there. And looking across the country, this is one round moving through the plains into more places in the Midwest. In the Great Lakes area, you can see some snow going on there too. And everybody in the deep freeze here in eastern parts of the country, except for Florida. Of course, Florida is always milder. And the cold continues to have its grip on the region, basically the eastern 2/3 for most areas across the U.S. We do have some improvement in Texas there. And then here in the valley, of course, it's cold for us. We're in the heart of this air mass. We're at 11 below in Roseau and Langdon, 13 below your temperature. It's 5 below in Grand Forks. We've just risen above 0 in Fargo. We're at 2 degrees right now. Wind chills, well, they're a factor. Again, 20s below, even Langdon now down to 31 below. And that's right where we have that advisory in effect in the northern valley. For those of us in the south, it's not as intense, but still dealing with some sub-zero temperatures and wind chills in most areas. So more clouds down in the south. That's helping to insulate us a little bit. We'll have more clear skies to the north, get more sunshine here during the day. The closer we are to that system, though, you can see that we're looking at some light snow right along the South Dakota line, again, lasting even into the noon hour today. And once we make our way into the afternoon, that should wind down. We should end up with some quieter weather. Temperatures that are going to be ranging from some single digits below 0 to single digits above for highs. Pink numbers, again, a reminder, these are your wind chills, teens and 20s below this afternoon. Now tonight, some spotty areas of flakes possible. We'll see a light snow shower or two dropping into the region and a little wind as well. So we'll have to watch out. It's going to be isolated, but still those areas where we do have that happen could be a couple of impacts with low visibility and maybe a little light snow on the road. Otherwise, tomorrow morning starting off similar to today. Now, here is a look at your forecast sponsored by Innovative Basement Authority.
It just keeps getting worse. The crack keeps growing. The doors and windows stick.
This must be very frustrating. Almost no one connects that these are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh, this is done growing in this house.
Okay.
The effects of water can be surprising, but at Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free.
So here's a look at your extended planner. Today, tomorrow, Saturday, going to be kind of similar temperature-wise. We have a little snow again tonight, isolated, and a little bit of wind. And then Saturday, the wind picks back up, and it's going to get pretty strong, I think, Saturday evening, afternoon and evening, and then into the overnight hours. We could see some gusts 30 miles per hour or more, and that could lead to some blowing snow. So that's going to be an issue heading into the weekend, the main thing we're watching out for. But it's wind coming in out of the south. Warmer air is taking over, and you see next week the results of that. We'll be back into the 20s and 30s for high temperatures heading into next week. That's going to be great. And no big storm systems on the horizon either. We're looking at a relatively quiet weather with just these moments where we see the wind pick up and cause some issues with blowing snow, and here and there some light snow events. But overall, the focus is on that warm up coming up for next week.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, right? need a little bit of a break after this Arctic air that we've had.